The Cameron County judge returned from Washington where he tried to talk the feds out of building a border wall. Judge Eddie Trevino spent the week discussing border issues with Homeland Security officials. Channel 5's Daisy Martinez spoke with the judge about some alternative plans he's proposing.
Cameron County Judge Eddie Trevino says building a border wall would cost billions and could also sour the commercial relationship with Mexico. He says eventually the economic impact would trickle down to consumers here in the U.S. He says before the government builds a wall, they need to move to newer technology, better staffing at the ports of entry, and also improving the terrains which Border Patrol agents here watch over. The topics at hand were of no surprise for Cameron County Judge Eddie Trevino during his recent visit to Washington, D.C. At the top, the border wall, which Trevino says won't work.
The building or construction of a concrete barrier, however, whatever dimensions, whatever size they're going to want to use or utilize, is just going to lead to advancements on the other side. If you build a 20-foot concrete wall, well, guess what they're going to do? They're going to build a 22-foot ladder. They're doing it already. They're going to dig underneath. They'll utilize other means. They'll be more aggressive at the ports of entry.
Instead, Trevino says it's about refocusing funds to improve the strategies that do work, like a virtual wall with the use of technology. Some of the equipment used to patrol the Brownsville area, he says, is about 20 years old.
I was disappointed to find out that much of the technology that's in place here in the Brownsville sector, for example, hasn't been upgraded or updated since 1997. So I mean, start there. Make sure that the Border Patrol and CBP and everyone else has the most up-to-date tools available at their disposal.
Clearing out invasive plants such as Carrizo cane may eliminate hiding spots for criminals. He also suggests the paving of river roads to help Border Patrol agents respond faster to criminal traffic. He wants the Rio Grande, the existing natural border barrier, to be considered first.
The development and construction of the Brownsville Weir plant, which has been on the plans for several decades, that would raise the water level. It'd be twofold. It would enhance security. It would allow storage of additional water and make it that much harder for individuals to cross at the river.
Trevino says the ports of entry also need to be better manned. Drug and human smugglers aren't always circumventing the ports of entry.
They cross over at our ports of entry. So if our ports of entry were better staffed, with either surveillance, with the canine dogs, all of those particular tools that can be utilized, why don't we continue to invest in those that do work and expand on it?
56 miles of border fencing already runs through Cameron and Hidalgo counties. Judge Trevino tells us he hopes Homeland Security Secretary John Kelly will return to the Valley. He hopes to continue stressing these ideas before any plans for a border wall are finalized. From the Cameron County Newsroom, Daisy Martinez, Channel 5 News at 6.
And Judge Trevino also spoke with us about the recent controversy over sanctuary cities. This is a Channel 5 News Extra. Although internet searches classify Brownsville as a sanctuary city, Judge Trevino denies the classification. He says no city in Cameron County has ever signed any ordinance indicating it's a sanctuary city. Cameron County says is not one either. Trevino says the county will take legal action if there are any efforts to take away federal funding because of a sanctuary city classification.